Hey there, Mrs. Williams here, and this is 9.3.A-1 from Module 5 Practice Exam, question 9. It says find the lateral surface area and volume of the cylinder shown to the right, and you can use 3.14 to approximate pi. So first, we'll calculate the lateral surface area, which is just the area around the cylinder, not including the circular ends of the cylinder. This is the formula for lateral surface area. You can see that this is the formula if you picture like a label on a can. If you tear off the label on the can and you lay it out flat, this would be the same as the height of the cylinder, or however tall the cylinder is. In this case, it's laying on its side, so it would be the distance between the circular ends, is another way to say it. And if you picture starting right here, peeling that label off, and you go all the way around, peeling off the label all the way around, you end up going around that circle. 2 pi r is the circumference of the circle, or in other words, the perimeter of the circle. And so that's where the lateral surface area formula comes from, because it's really just a rectangle where the length is 2 pi r and the width is height, so length times width for the calculation for the area of that rectangle. So hopefully that'll help you just remember that a little bit more easily, but you can certainly always just memorize the formula as well. But what we're going to do now is plug in the numbers. So as it said above, you can use 3.14 to approximate pi. So I have 2 times 3.14, then times the radius. So the radius is from the center of the circle to the edge of the circle, so that would be 48.5. 48.5. There we go. And then times the height. And again, the height can be a bit confusing because it's not standing on the circular endpoint. So think of the height as the distance between the bases, and that will work for prisms too. So that's a nice way to think about height. And that would be 82.7. And then from there, you're just going to multiply that all together. And you should get 25,200 if we round it to 3 significant digits as the directions specify. And then that would be centimeters squared because it's an area, and because you're multiplying the centimeters here and the centimeters here together. Now the directions here I don't have for volume, but it does ask us up here to calculate the volume, and it does ask to round to 3 significant digits. So with volume, we take the area of one of the base units, which is a circle in the case of a cylinder, and you just multiply it by the height, or the distance between those cylinders. So the radius is going to be the same as it was above, 48.5. And we're going to square that number. We want radius squared. And then again, the height is the distance between the bases. So 82.7. And then again here we want to round to 3 significant digits. So you should get 26,200 centimeters cubed. So I hope that helps.